if you just look at the data, is there's nothing like the United States today in the world. Just quite simply, this is the greatest superpower ever in the history of the planet. But the issue is oftentimes the complaints that we have, they're comparing us to vapor. As opposed to comparing us to 40 years ago or 50 years ago, where there's no doubt the data would show that we've dramatically improved, or comparing us to other nations around the world. Either way, the differential is huge.
The differential is huge, and we can see it just in terms of our economy and the data that supports what our gross domestic product per person is compared with what it is in Europe, dramatically higher and been dramatically growing over the last 20 to 40 years. So the gap is widening. I'll use a stat that I've heard you use quite frequently, which is if you look at Mississippi, which is our lowest GDP per person state, Mississippi has a GDP per person greater than most every place in Europe. And it's kind of shocking to people. And yet people complain that America is basically giving up all of our resources to other countries. And the data would suggest the opposite of that approach.